Okay. Okay, so Rahul, let's read for Rahul. And Rahul is right on it. Thank you. Shirley is saying it shows that 7 of us are here. Yeah, I know. People come and go. They pop in and out, right? And they get called away, or they, the phone's ringing, or the kids are yelling in the next room, or who knows what's going on, right? So I just want to give people a chance, though, if they're on that primary and they've had to step away and then they come back, I want to try and give them a chance. Okay. Hey, Kenneth Grindley, how are you? Yeah, I was thinking about you. Yeah, you were saying that you missed your Army days and kind of wondering what you did. I don't know if you could talk about it. But yeah, I hope you're doing okay. Jima says, do zodiac signs have to do with the tarot? Yeah, I would say that the two things can definitely be connected. I'm not so big into the astrology myself. I've always been really into the tarot. I'm not like a big zodiac thing. Like I know that it's interesting and it's definitely like a science in a way, and probably I should have studied that as well when I was studying tarot, but I don't know. I always really liked the tarot. So that's always been my primary kind of focus. Okay, so. Oh. Hey, Tushar. I will put your name on the list that, after I finish reading here for Rahul. Okay, so Rahul wants to know, like, if there's any messages for him and what should he know for the next 30 days. Okay. Okay, so this is like a what's up for Rahul for the next 30 days. Where is he at right now? What's going on? Any messages from the unseen worlds? Any advice? Anything? Yeah. Put this one out of the way for a second. Okay, so what's going on for Rahul? So what's going on for Rahul right now? What's moving ahead the next 3 days? And I'm just going to ask the second deck. Same thing. So if there's any messages from the unseen worlds for Rahul, what's going on? What's coming up? What kind of blessings are going to be flowing in Rahul's direction as we're moving ahead here for the next 30 days? I don't know what's with me today. I've been a little clumsy, dropping my cards all over the place. Okay. So yeah, what's going on, Rahul? Oh, and is there any love interests coming up? Yeah, we want to know. Okay, feels pretty good. Let's pull that out. All right. Okay. What is going on? Okay. So the significator card that came up for you, Rahul, was the Hermit reversed. And I'm just making a note of that for you so that if you want to look it up, the meanings of what that could mean, if you want to do a little bit more delving, you can do that after. Excuse me. So now in the normal upright way of things, that would be like, being still and meditating and looking inside. And what this is talking about is that that's not where you're at right now. You're out there in the world and you're doing stuff and you're, trying to move and shake right now. So like, it's not about sitting still. It's not about sitting still and meditating. It's more about like getting out there and doing and doing and doing. And interestingly enough, the card that is supporting you here is this, what is that? 7 of Pentacles. It's inverted. Now, normally in this way, it's like talking about like reaping the rewards of all that hard work and, work. Now it's upside down. It's kind of like, I'm looking at that going, okay, well, we know, because I've read for you many times before, and we know that you've been really focused on work. And the work stuff coming up the next 30 days, you know what? You're going to kind of need a break. I think you're going to need a little bit of a break and maybe sort of relax a bit and just get out there, out and about. Let's see. Okay, so interestingly enough, all right, the other card that's coming in for you right now is the Moon. And that one, of course, is talking about like unseen forces at work. It's also talking about things like figuring out, it's interesting. So on the one hand, you're sort of like taking a bit of a break from the work. This one is talking about, you know what is your highest calling? What's your sole purpose for being here on this planet? Like, what contributions can you bring to the planetary table to help make the world, for yourself and also for everybody around you, a better place, right? So maybe you're going to be doing some thinking about that. It also talks about creative potential being unleashed. It's interesting because I remember like last week, right? And it was talking about the things that have been really concerning you for quite some time might not be concerning you anymore, and that there's going to be like new doors opening. And so here we go, right? Like creative potentials unleashed, and just being aware of like subtle influences. And what that means is like messages that come to you from the unseen world. So we're talking about, be aware when you see a synchronicity or something is coincidence, like realize there really aren't any coincidences, right? Things happen for a reason. Yeah. And like, there's just like, it's very interesting. It's like talking about like decisions and actions and just, like this intuitive sort of a clarity. And I know that you're very physically grounded and you're very much about like the physical, I think, and getting out there and doing. I've certainly seen that a lot of times in your cards, Rahul, but this one's talking about, you almost want to start looking a little bit deeper to see what else is there. Like, see what else is there. See what really makes Rahul feel fulfilled and valuable, right? Like, and because everybody's got special gifts and talents, right? And so like, you got to figure out what it is that you can do and then manifest that and bring it forth, right? Because it's a gift, not just for yourself, but for all of the people around you, when it's in the positive sense of things, right? So moving ahead here, well, seeing some interesting things here, like you've got a lot of inverted cards here. You've got the 7 of Swords directly in your path, but it's inverted right now again. And I have to sort of say this, it helps me to gather my thoughts, but in the normal way of things, this is talking about like, there's a lot of self-imposed burdens and you want to let them down. So you're turning that around. And now, because it's reversed, it's talking about like, I'm looking at it like you've let some of those burdens go. Some of the things that used to concern you in the past aren't really concerning you that much. And there's not going to be any huge challenges coming up in the next 30 days. I'm not seeing that. Let me see what else. Yeah. Okay. So you also got this card. Now this card is the wishing card. And what that means is like wishes coming true or being fulfilled. It's inverted, which means the wish. I'm looking at that going, okay, so like your opportunity for having that wish of what you would like to see in your life happen. I think what that means is that it's coming, because the card is here. Yeah, it's not here yet because it's like this, but I still look at that and go, yeah, well, it's coming. Because then as we're moving on, and now we're into like 30, 60 days, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. And again, this one is talking about like well-deserved success and fruitfulness, right? And reaping some really good fortune. This is a very positive and fortunate sort of a card. It's a good omen for you as you're moving ahead. Yeah, and just being able to enjoy the fruits of your labors, right? And that this is well deserved. So yeah, I think that's really positive. So that's my read for you, Rahul, today, and I hope it resonated. I hope it helps you, and it's always nice to see you. I think I've told you already, you're in the early bird bag. Yeah, yes, I did. Okay, yeah. Okay, I don't have to keep repeating that ad nauseum. Got something in my eye. Oh, it's probably a kitty hair. Oh dear. Excuse me. Okay, let me just pick up my cards. And I'll just quickly check. Okay, so I left off at Shirley. Yep, I added you, Shirley. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, so the next person up is going to be Satan. Unless Monica came back. Just a sec. Okay, Tushar. That's where I left off. Okay. Tushar. Okay. Alrighty, you are now on the list. There's Kenneth Grindley. Okay. Jima's saying in Korea we use Chinese zodiac signs, but it's not interesting for everyone here. I think that's interesting. Yeah, I do. I think it's interesting. Oli is saying in India we use Vedic or sidereal astrology, and it's very important for us, from names to weddings. Many people consult astrology. Yeah, you know, it's very fascinating. I've had some really, really good readers of astrology read for me, and it's amazing how much information they can get, you know, like personality, and they nail you, right? It's so, you know, there's something to be said for that. There's something there, that's for sure. Oh, Rahul. Rahul's laughing, no love. Oh. Okay, I left off at Tushar. Oh, Rahul says, yep, I do see synchronicities. Great read for me. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful weekend. You too. Yeah, you too. It was nice to see you. Hey, Satan. Okay. Okay, so yes, Satan, you are next. Let's read for Satan. Okay, so yeah. All right. So this is going to be like a general. So we want to know what's up for Satan right now and moving ahead. So yeah, you're saying, can you have a general read? I'm expecting some really wild question. This is a very, okay. Okay. So yeah, we're reading for Satan, and he wants to get a general, like what's going on. So we're going to do what's up. Moving ahead, looking ahead, next 30, 60 days, what's going on, if there's any messages for him, you know, or maybe advice, or just things that he should be thinking about. Yeah, anything I forgot to ask, but needs to get to him. If you could just give us that, that would be great. Yeah, so yeah, what is up for Satan? What's going on? Oh, just had a card come flying out of the deck. Oh, okay. Let's put that aside. We'll look at it in a minute. Okay, I think the deck is charged up here. It's interesting timing, right? I just, I asked the question and a card comes flying out of the deck, right? It's interesting. Okay, so moving ahead, and now I'm just going to quickly check the other deck. How am I doing for time? So we've got maybe an hour and 5 or 10 minutes left on the stream. I have to shut it down early today because I ended up getting double booked today. There was no way around it, and it's an important appointment, so couldn't really say no. I think at this point as well, just to help speed things along, there's quite a few people here. I'm not going to take any more names at this point. I'm going to close the list. And we're going to work with the people that are here. Okay? I have to, because I've only got an hour left. It went really fast. I don't know if I can even get to everybody that's here. So, yeah, there's no point in taking any more names at the moment. Okay, so, yeah, what's going on for Satan? What's coming up? If there's any messages, anything like that. Advice, things he should be thinking about. Yeah. Please bring it forth. All right. Satan says I can come up with something spicy if you want. I have a feeling when it gets to our one-on-one read, because you are going to get a free one, right? At some point here, you are going to your name is going to come out of that bag, and yeah, it's going to be a pretty interesting read. Okay, so shoot, you guys, 1 second. You know what? I'm going to have to step away just for a second. I'm going to leave the studio for a second. The screen's going to go black for 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. People can't read, apparently. Can hear them at the front door. Just a sec. Hi. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Okay. I hope you guys are still here. Yep. Sorry about that. Whew. All right. So we were reading for Satan. And please forgive me. And I got interrupted. I'm sorry about that, but I am here. And we are still live, aren't we? Oh, okay. Yeah, you are still here. Okay, good. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. But now that that's been dealt with, I actually can stay for the full time. Yeah. So I'm actually going to be here for another hour and a half. Okay. So it works out. It works out. Okay. Yeah, this is really good. Okay, so what's going on with you right now, Satan? So the general read for you right now, the card that came up for you is the four of rods. So that is talking about laying foundations for future prosperity and happiness, and that's where you're at right now. There's also a talk in here about like celebration and the joy of achieving things, and harmony, satisfaction. The number 4 also in numerology talks about taking a chance and getting out of your comfort zone. The one that's sitting in support of you right now is the swords. And this one is the 10 of swords. And it's interesting because this is what it looks like. This one here is talking about the end of a cycle. It's talking about forced change. It talks about that like self-inflicted bondage can lead to destruction, but that it's your choice. Like you can choose another path, and this one here would be the other path, right? Okay, now just hang on. Oh, hi guys. Sorry about that. I had to leave the studio for a few minutes and answer my door. So yeah, it's done, and now I'm not going to have anybody interrupting us, and I can actually stay for the full time that I normally would. I don't have to leave early, so that's good. Okay, all right. So moving ahead here. Okay, got some inverted cards here. And the first one up would be the 5 of Cups. So, and I think in this meaning, like the where it's at right here, it's inverted. So instead of feeling like feelings of like just disappointment, sadness, emotional loss, unhappiness, instead of feeling those things, it's actually the other way around. It's like, which kind of makes sense because it's following along behind this, right? So we're talking about, like feelings of fulfillment and completion and satisfaction and happiness. It's interesting because the other one here is talking about, and again, it's inverted. It looks like this. Okay. And that one, in the right way up, it's talking about like the, just, sorry, yeah, it's talking about like being still, but because of the way it is there, it's like, no, this is a time for action. So there's taking action, and just like I see a bit of a warning here because you've also got the Knight of Swords. It's like this. So in the right way up, this guy would be somebody that gets what they want. And it looks like whatever this struggle is that's going on, it's still going on. So what's the final outcome here? The final outcome. What's this? Well, I'm getting this admonition about, like, again, you've got to really be aware of those subtle influences and what's going on. Yeah, I know that's like real helpful, right? All right, so the period on the end of the sentence here is this one. This is the card that came leaping out of the deck for you, and that was this. And that's the 10 of Cups. So now we're talking emotional satisfaction, and it's interesting, right? So this, there's going to be reasons to celebrate, and then a little while later on down the road, like we're talking 30, 60 days, then this comes. And this one came in the right way. So yeah, looks like you're still going to have some battles, and you're going to have to take some actions. You're not going to be feeling so like sad and just despondent and stuff. Like, you know, the things that you were dreaming for and stuff were sort of crumbling, but not in this read. Like, no. Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't even realize I had my phone right here. That was my phone, sorry. Somebody just texted me. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, you know what? I gotta tell you, I just want to, because I feel like that being interrupted like that, I was just about to read, and then we got interrupted, and it sort of threw things off a bit. So oh, hi you guys. Oh, we got some new faces. Hi. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys. Hang on 1 second here. I'm just wondering if there's any additional information for Satan here, because I just get the feeling there is. I just want to see if there's anything here. And then that will be that. Very interesting. Okay, so this is the card that came. That is Malphas, and that's the 3 of Swords. And it's interesting. The real core meaning of that card is basically that through the practice of living an aware and balanced life, the heart of our desires becomes manifest. And I know that you're looking to manifest something here, and the heart of that desire becomes manifest. It's all about perception. It's all about what energy we're putting out. Our thoughts do become things, right? And I think that that's sort of the admonition here. So keep focusing on like the positive outcome that's going to work for you and for the people around you, and keep focusing on manifesting that. And eventually, I think it's going to manifest for you. It takes longer because, you know, we're in this lower density vibration place, right? And it just takes longer. It doesn't happen at the speed of thought. And, however, that same law still applies, right? It's all about intention and your will and belief. Like really believe like that this is what is happening here, and look at the challenges like this is something that is here to help me to discover who I really am and like what's really at my core, and do I have the grit and the guts to really tough this thing out and to to like make it work, you know. And we find out who we are, like when, you know, if you've got a silver spoon in your mouth and you've never had to work a day in your life and you've never had any kind of like issues and problems like a normal person does, that doesn't do much to build character or anything, you know. Like it's really through our struggles and our triumphs, and that's how we grow and how we learn who we are. And so we're all on this journey of like finding out who we are and what we are and discovering that power that lies within, right? Because you've got the answers and you've got all the power that you need is right there inside of you, Satan. So anyway, that's my read for you, and I hope it resonated and I hope it helps. And I do apologize that we got interrupted right there. I hate that. Don't like that, but they just totally ignored. Anyway, okay, so the next person up is Nisha, and I know that Nisha had a question, and I just saw it. And also, Satan, have a great weekend. Okay. Let me just quickly. Oh, thank you so much, Oli. That really helps. Okay, so yeah, Jima, somebody named Yes, and then Shirley and Tushar, yeah. And Kenneth is saying, good evening. Good evening. How are you? I hope you're having a good evening. Okay, so Nisha wants to know, Goldie loves me. Okay, so Mo wants to know who's next. So we've got Nisha, and then Mo, and then Lily, Martha, Oli. My Santa's little helper here today. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I really appreciate you doing that. And Satan is saying thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so Nisha wants to know. So I think what you're asking me, Nisha, the wording's a little strange. You're saying Goldie loves me and take action for marriage. Are you trying to say, does Goldie love me, and is he going to take like an action to, you know, move into a marriage with you? I think that's what you're asking. Okay, I guess you're saying yes there. Okay. All right. Aw, Oli says you just make me so happy. Aw. You guys make me happy too. You know? Okay. Yeah, it's really nice to spend a bit of time with you guys, for sure. Okay, so you're saying that Goldie loves you. So you know that Goldie already loves you, and you just want to know if he's going to say, "Will you marry me?" Would that be correct? Okay, so yeah, you want to know if he's going to take action for marriage. Okay, so Nisha already knows that Goldie loves her, so that's not the question. The question is he going to ask you to marry him? And that would be a yes/no. So let's just see. So is Goldie going to ask Nisha to marry? Is there going to be a proposal? Are we going to be hearing wedding bells here? I hope it's a yes. See what happens. Okay, we need a yes, no. Okay. Let's look at that. All right, so Nisha knows that Goldie loves her and wants to know if this person's going to take initiative and ask for her hand in marriage. Basically, is he going to propose? And so, yeah, we want to know. Hmm. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So we know that Goldie loves Nisha. We just want to know if he's going to ask for her hand in marriage. So can you please give us a yes, no? Let's see what we get. Okay. Just looking for a yes, no. Okay, so the first deck told me maybe. And that maybe came through the Hierophant, which is this one. And that's kind of interesting to me because, you know, the Hierophant is basically in the standard tarot, right? It is the mediator that is between man and God. So we're talking church. We're talking church. We're talking like religion here. And, you know, where does somebody get married? They go to a church, right? They go to a temple. They go to, you know, but it's got to do with ritual and religion, right? Is marriage. So I think that's interesting that card's right there. The other card that came for you here is the Knight of Rods, and that's very interesting to me. It's not a direct yes or no, but it does signify, and that's kind of interesting. You know, the knight would be like a man in the flower of his youth and prime. Do you know what I mean? He's mature. He's grown. He is somebody that's out there moving and making things happen in the world. And the Knight of Rods itself, the meaning of the Knight of Rods has to do with that there's changes coming, and that romantic relationships are blossoming. So when you take that with the religious card, it's kind of like, you know, it's not a. I don't think that's a straight up yes, but it's kind of looking that way to me, right? Yeah, things are blossoming, and there is a question of some kind of religion. So, you know, I'm assuming that maybe. Well, I don't know. The other thing that the Hierophant could also mean is that, you know, maybe the two of you have different religious beliefs. That might be an issue. I don't know. So then I asked the other deck, and it didn't want to answer me. It wouldn't give me a straight up answer. However, it did show me this one, which again is all about like well-deserved success. That would be the key words for this one: well-deserved success, and sharing that with someone. The other card, because I did ask a couple times, trying to get an answer there. Yeah, and the only thing that this one is really telling me, and that's the Three of Pentacles, is that it's a good start, and that you should chase your dreams. So yeah, you know, if your dream is to marry this person, chase that dream. Yeah, so that is my answer, and I hope that it resonated. I hope it helps. I hope that you get what you're wishing for, you know, and he does the bended knee thing and asks you to marry him. So yeah, you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate that. Appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time with me today. And yeah, if you like your read, please just give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, maybe you could. That'd be great. Okay, so the next person up is Mo. All right, so what's going on here? Okay. Nisha's saying yes. Okay, so Mo wants to know, how does the person in my mind feel about me? All right. Okay, so Mo is asking about okay. Well, we'll try. Let's see what the cards say. So Mo is asking about somebody that they've got in their mind and how they might feel about them. Which is very nebulous. It's a very nebulous question. I'm just, did you want to be a little more specific? Is this person in your mind somebody that you like, or is it somebody that you really dislike and you just want to know what they're thinking? Oh, hey, Ananya. Hi, Ananya. How are you? All right, so Mo wants to know how this person feels about them. I'm just wondering if this is somebody that you actually intensely dislike, and you're wondering if they feel the same way about you, Mo. It's interesting. All right, well, so you wanted to know what they're thinking, or how they're feeling about you. Well, they're feeling like there's really no profit. They're feeling like there's, sorry, but they're feeling like there's, I don't know, there's nothing really there. Yeah. There's nothing there to manifest. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, no, there's not really anything there to manifest, and all that you're going to really be finding with this person is just you're going to be putting yourself out there, and in the end, you're going to be really disappointed. I'm sorry, it's not a really positive read, but yeah, that's what it's telling me, and that there's no profit to be had in this. So, and that nothing is going to manifest there. There's nothing there to manifest. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not exactly a positive read, but that's what the cards are saying. All right, thank you so much for coming in today. I'm sorry that was really short, but that's the answer that they gave. And have a great weekend. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. Okay, so the next person up is Lily, and then we have Martha. Okay. Mary, let me see, where are you here? Mary wants to know they have to run some errands. Yeah, Mary, go ahead and post your question. If I can't read for it here, I'm starting to think that maybe what I might do for some people is just, like, I'm totally booked for the rest of the day, but maybe tomorrow I can look back at the question and then give you a quick read, and I'll put it in the comment section. Okay? So yeah, go ahead, post your question. Hey, Lily, it's your turn. Okay, so Lily wants to know if her crush has any romantic feelings towards her. Do they even know that you're interested? Are you maybe working together or something, and you're like you know, checking them out and maybe look, you know, looking but not really saying anything. Okay. Oh. Well, a card literally just flew out of the deck and landed face up here in front of me. Lily. So yeah, that's very interesting. And I'll tell you what it is in a minute. I'm just kind of laughing because it is so appropriate for this reading. I can already tell. It's funny. Okay. All right. So yeah. Does this person have any you are working together. Okay, yeah. I had a feeling maybe, you know, he's like you're making the goo-goo eyes when his back is turned, you know, and checking out his rear end and you know, checking him out, right? Okay, so what's up with this person? Does he have any romantic feelings? Okay, and then I just want to ask the other deck. You know, this is just a quick story, you guys, but I remember like a long time ago when I was at this job and there was a really handsome guy that used to work with me and he was really handsome. And I definitely made some goo-goo eyes at him, right? But so one day I'm at work and I had put on this ring and I don't know, you know, sometimes maybe you're retaining water and your fingers will swell. Well, so my finger was turning blue. I'm desperate to get this damn ring off my finger. And there were 3 of us minding the store. So he and I went in the bathroom together and shut the door and soaked up my hand. And then he was like grunting and straining and trying to get that thing off my hand for me. And I was like going, ah, you know, and it sounded like, you know, we were doing something, you know, in the bathroom, right? And so when we emerged from the bathroom, because I'm going, oh God, that feels so good. Oh, and he's going, wow, that was really amazing. And we walk out and everybody's like, you know, in the store. What's Ananya saying? Yito Hindi Ki Class Eggia. I don't know what that means. All right. So, same thing. Liz wants to know what this person, her crush, if he's got any, like if he's returning, if he's picking up on what she's putting down, and if he's returning that feeling. And maybe there's something there. I'll tell you right now, I get the feeling that there is. Okay, so we got here. All right. Okay, let's put that one down too. Wow, how interesting is that? So one of the cards right away that pops out at me is this one. This is the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups is actually talking about joyful celebrations are nigh, and that like it's basically a marriage card. So I just think that's very interesting. I mean, I know this is just somebody you work with, and that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get married, but it is a positive indication that this person might be looking at you and going, this might be somebody that's in marriage material, you know? We've also got the Wheel of Fortune, and so like things are moving, energy's flowing between the 2 of you. It's not stuck. That's a good thing. Who knows what's going to happen yet? Everything's still in motion, right? Things are happening though. And then we've got the 6 of Rods. And this one is talking about just realizing some dreams, moving ahead, being a leader, reward and fulfillment. Oh, and I just realized, oh my God. Okay, so you should really look the meaning of this card up, Liz, because here, 1 second. Let me roll back to you. Excuse me, I called you Liz. Wait a minute. Getting mixed up with the names here. There we go. It's Lily, not Liz. Yeah. Excuse me. It's very interesting. You should look up this card because it actually popped up twice. And I mean, each tarot deck has got 78 cards in it. And so what are the odds that the same card appears twice? See? It's the same card. And that's the Six of Rods. So yeah, you might want to look that up and sort of, see if there's anything else that you can glean about that. But yeah, it talks about realizing dreams, and maybe you're daydreaming about this person now. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, you know what the card was that came jumping out of the deck as I was asking, does this person have any romantic feelings towards you? Like, is there something there? Say no more, right? Yeah, I think he's noticed you. I think he is kind of looking and going, yeah, she might be somebody worth pursuing here. He hasn't totally made up his mind, I mean, but does he think you're attractive? Yes. Yes. So yeah, that's your answer. Yeah. Ask him out. Ask him out. Let's see. Okay, so that was my read for you. I'm just seeing if you made any comments and you didn't. Okay, so Lily, that was my read for you. And yeah, I hope that it resonates. I hope it helps, and good luck with that. Maybe just ask them out. All right, so let's move on to our next person because the clock is ticking here. I've still got an hour. I thought I was going to have to cut the stream off short today, but I'm not going to have to now. So, okay. So Martha, you are up next. All right, and then after Martha, it's going to be Oli. And then Baki, SK, Neela, Priyanka, Mary, Kevin. And that's the primary list. And then secondary list, we've got Aisha, Jima, Yes, Shirley, and Tushar. Yeah, I needed to write down some more names here, I think. I know I was just saying, I don't know if I should keep taking names, but let's see. Tushar, where did you go? I just want to, that's where I left off. So I'm just, oh, there's somebody that I missed. Oh, okay. Oh, this comment section is very busy. I'm having to scroll quite a ways to find. Sorry, guys. I just, okay. Ayesha, Jima. Yeah. Shirley, Tushar. Okay. Okay. Okay, Tushar. Okay, all right. So it looks like Samantha is next. And Sahu and Cosmic Creation. I'm just taking your names down, putting you on the secondary list. I can't guarantee I will get to you, but you never know. People do leave, so it's a good, I might as well take your names down. Okay. I'm just checking to see if I've missed anybody here. Okay, and Anaya, Ananya. Oh, and by the way, guys, yeah, I put this in my information box, right? But I put down the official email where you can actually reach me if you wanted to request like a private reading. And that is going to be by donation or a small fee. So there's that option too. If you really, really want to read, then you can do that too. Let's see, Simon. Ananya is saying, I'm from India. Right on. Wow, you're gorgeous. Okay, and let's see, Mary. Yep, got Mary. Okay, sorry guys, I have to manage this, and like I'm just double checking to try to see if I've missed anybody or anything. Why are you guys speaking in, what is that, Hindi or something? Because I can't understand it. Now I'm gonna have to like go through and put it through a translator, as I have no idea what you're saying. Okay. Oh yeah, there's so many comments here. Okay, so we're looking for Martha. Martha, if you're here, oh, there you are. Yep. Okay, so Martha wanted a general reading. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey guys, I'm sorry. You know, I'm doing my best to try to keep up here, and yeah. So don't be upset at me if I'm a little slow. All right. So now we're going to read for Martha. Tatsanyan. Tatsanyan. Okay. Ananya, you guys, can you use English so I know what you're saying too? Just, I want to be part of the conversation. So we are reading for Martha, who wants a general reading. Okay, so Martha, what's up? All right, so Martha's getting a what's up. Whoa. Okay, let's put those cards aside. They kind of came whipping out of the deck there. Let's see if that's got something to do with what's going on here. So what is up, Martha? Where's she at right now? What's going on? Moving ahead, looking ahead, if there's any messages, if there's any information or whatever that Martha needs to know about. Let's try to bring that to light for her. Any romance, any like business stuff, finance, you know, anything else that I've missed. So what is up for Martha? What's going on? All right, let me just ask the other deck real quick. Okay, so this question is for Martha, and we want to know like what is up, what's going on. This is a general for the next month or two, and yeah, looking ahead. So where is Martha at right now, and also moving forward. Interesting. Just had another card come out of the deck. Okay, and it does mean something. I'm not sure what yet. I have to turn these cards over to see, but it's something. All right, so yeah, this is a read for Martha. Martha just wants a general, like what's going on. So yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so right now, Martha, it looks like you are looking for some good news about money. Um, it feels like it's a bit stuck right now, though. Like maybe the finances are not like that terrific right at this moment, but you're definitely you're looking for some good news about money. Opportunities. Yeah, no. Now, I think you just went through a period where you were sort of just really feeling kind of battered, perhaps, and you just kind of took a mental step back and went, okay, I'm going to turn within and I'm just going to be still for a bit and maybe meditate and try to take stock, and look at the pros and the cons of whatever situation is here before me. And, if there are things in my life that are not serving me very well right now, then I need to sort of get them out of there and kind of lighten that load a bit so that I'm able to move on in a better way. Yeah, but right now it's not about stillness. Right now it's about getting out there and taking some actions and making some moves. And the focus appears to be financial at the moment. Yeah, you're looking for some new beginnings right now is where you're at the moment. And moving ahead, it's actually looking pretty good because as we move ahead here, one thing that's jumping out is this card. And this one here is talking about a messenger that's going to be heralding some change, and those are positive changes. So that change that you're looking for is on the horizon. It is coming. And eventually there is going to be, and it won't happen overnight, okay? This is a process, but eventually we're going to have this, like more solid foundations for your future success and happiness and reasons to be happy, reasons to want to celebrate. And one nice thing about it is that as you're going along, you're going to start feeling like a lot of freedom. There's going to be like this newfound sense of freedom. The chains that used to be binding you are going to be removed, and you're going to be able to stretch your wings and fly, in a sense, right? Yeah, and as we're moving ahead here, it's like, yeah, pretty smooth sailing. Like, there's no need to worry about getting affairs in order, or like things are going to be looking up for you. You might be in a bit of a dip right at the moment, but it's going to go up again for you. So yeah, this is the most positive card that we've got here. Okay. And I love that card, actually. That's one of my favorite cards of the deck. So now I wanted to just and also that there's some kind of a decision that's not a really pleasant one, but there's some kind of a decision that's coming up here for you that you're going to have to make. That could be it could be about like some kind of emotional attachment with somebody that is not a good attachment, perhaps. Perhaps there's somebody there that's sort of sucking your energy and kind of draining you, and you have to sort of manage that and say to yourself, okay, how much am I willing to put up with, and should I get rid of this connection, or like basically to figure out if this is something that's serving me or not. And that's partly to do with that sort of the time that you spent inside, kind of reevaluating and reassessing where you're at and where it is you want to go. And in order to gain that clarity, sometimes there's all these other people will put their concerns and project their stuff onto you, and you want to clear some of that stuff away so that you've got a fresh slate and you're ready to start again and move ahead. Now, what's very interesting to me is that the cards that came leaping out of the deck were both the Emperor. Like, who knew, right? Like, who knew? That's very interesting. So, like, if this was somebody that's in your life or is about to appear perhaps in your life, this would be somebody that would be tried and battle-tested and true and grounded and secure. Secure financially, secure emotionally, like they've got their head on straight. They give really good counsel. They're analytical and fair-minded. They are somebody that's very decisive too. Like if there's action that needs to be taken, they're going to do it in a timely and in a beneficial way, right? So yeah, I would look up the Emperor, because there's some kind of a message for you for sure. Like, you know, when it comes up twice like that, this is the third time now in somebody's reading that and these came jumping out of the deck. So yeah, I would definitely look that up, and you know, you can explore it a little bit more. What else can I tell you? Yeah, and also one thing that the Emperor card in general talks about is the wisdom that is gained through experience. And so right now you might be experiencing a bit of a dip, but it's definitely going to come up again for you. And yeah, there is going to be some good news. There's going to be some kind of good news coming to you. So yeah, that's your general read, and I hope it resonated. I hope it helps you. And yeah, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate you. And have a great weekend. Okay. All right, let me just grab my little list here. And I'll scratch you off, Martha. And Oli is next. Martha says, thank you so much. You're welcome. Yeah, I hope that you know, I wish all the best for all of you out there, right? I think that your natural state, and this is for everybody, you know, but our natural state as human beings, we should be in abundance and joy, and you know, being creative and living out our dreams, and you know, having a real future. And that's what we deserve. And I think that we are going to get that. We are going to achieve that. Okay. Oh, I can't make you a moderator and then yeah, no, I can't do that. Okay, so Oli, if you want to post your question, it's your turn. Oh, there it is. Okay, what are H's feelings towards me, and where is this connection headed? What language are you guys speaking in? I'm feeling very left out. You're all speaking in, what is that? Let's see. Okay. Can I ask you guys to maybe speak in English just so that I'm part of the conversation as well? Please. Okay, so we're going to read for Oli, and then after Oli is Baki, and then SK, and Neela, Priyanka, Mary, and then Kevin. Okay? Okay. Okay, so Oli wants to know what's up with H. Okay. Basically, Oli wants to know about romance, and this has to do with H. And yeah, what's going on there? Wow, the sun has come out here, and I've got all these handmade things that I've made. They're like jewelry almost, and they're hanging in the window, and they're all catching the light. Really pretty. I was working on them for a while, and I just hung them up yesterday in the evening. So this is my first look at them. Yeah, looks good. Anyway. Okay, so hey guys, yeah, I'm reading for Oli right now. Oh yeah, I do. Like I made this. Oops. I think I made this, and I made the little earrings, and yeah, I make jewelry. I do painting, like the painting behind me. That's mine. It's one of my landscapes. Yeah, I do a lot of different stuff. thank you, Oli. Ananya is saying, ma'am, make me a moderator for 1 second. You and Nisha want to make a contact. I can't make you a moderator. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. I'm just trying to think, how can you connect? If you want to make a contact, maybe just a thought, you could email me. I'm going to have my contact, the official. It's the only email that you can reach me. So if anyone else is out there calling themselves Truth for Satan at whatever, those are all they're fake accounts. Okay. But if you both email me, then I can send, I can connect the two of you if you want. Ananya is saying, then give the link of my channel here. Oh, so Ananya, so Ananya, you also read tarot, and you want Nisha to come to your channel? Is that what's going on here? Okay. Yeah, Ananya, I really do appreciate it if you would speak in English so that I'm included in the conversation. I mean, it is my channel, and if you keep persisting to not speak in English, I am going to kick you. Just so you know. I will. Nanya's laughing. I just would like a little bit of consideration. Okay. Yeah, well, go ahead and contact one another. I mean, I don't care, but yeah, you could at least, I'd really appreciate it if you would speak English. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually, sorry, Ananya, but this is getting a little bit annoying, so. Okay. Yeah, Nisha, can you please use English? I'd appreciate it. So yeah, I've blocked Ananya just for a little bit. She's just in a timeout. Okay. All right, sorry, that kind of threw me off a bit here. Okay, so what are H's feelings towards me? Where is this connection headed? Okay, so what is up with H? All right, what's going on with H? What's going on with Oli? And what's between the two of them? Yeah, sorry. I'm not really sure. I mean, I have to go back now and translate everything that was said so I know what the hell was going on. Jay Phillips is saying blood over intent here. Salutes all. All right. Oli wants to know about H's feelings towards her. And what are his intentions, right? Yeah, thank you. What are H's feelings towards me, and where is this connection headed? Where's this connection headed? Right. So what's between them? What's going to happen here? What's going on? So what's up with H? Okay, so what we've got for H, it looks like H is just really busy with his stuff right now. Like he is just out there and he's trying to manifest stuff for himself. So when we're talking manifesting, we're talking about like career, money, you know, like good things for this for this person, right? And they're out there trying to do that, and they're also facing a lot of like, they're just very busy, and whoever they're dealing with, there's just a lot of activity. There's a lot of swirl of activity around this person, and a lot of people have a lot of different opinions, and he's just been almost like wanting to defend himself, and he's just got his own drama going on, is what I guess I'm trying to say. That's pretty much like what's coming up for him. Okay. But think, Ananya is saying, but think for once you all are talking in English, then you all are making us disrespected. I'm not disrespecting anybody. English is my language. That's the only one I know. So how else can I communicate? Okay. This is so ridiculous. Okay. Alrighty. Why am I getting harassed here? I'm just trying to read for people. I don't know. It's very strange. Okay. Alrighty. Hang on 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't understand that. It's so strange. All right. So let me see now. Yes, I was. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay. So this person's got a lot, just a lot on their plate, and yeah, they're just very, very busy. So what's going on with you? Well, you are very busy also, and you know, always working on a lot of different projects, and you've got like a really strong work ethic, and you're definitely trying to work on things, right? I'm also seeing that yeah, I don't know, you're coming to the end of a cycle, and some of that change might be forced for you, Oli, but yeah, you're coming to the end of a cycle. Could be like the start of a new sort of a life, new goals, new dreams, new ventures, new prospects, new business. Yeah, so what's between you? Well, I mean, we've got here that we've got, this is interesting. This is between you. this is now, if it was this way, it would be like, yes, there's two people that are returning each other's affections. But this way, it's like, I don't know. It's there, but it's not really there. Perhaps it needs some more time and effort and energy. There's also, because there's another card here, and that one is talking about like optimism and the power of positive thought and like, joyful and joyful manifestation, right? So yeah. Yeah, just optimism. So, all right. So, what? One second. Yeah, sorry guys. I just all right. So, a message is coming that's going to herald some changes, and the other one's talking about optimism, right? And I'm just wondering, okay, like this is somebody that perhaps is interested in you, but it's just in its beginning here. I mean, if it's, like this is a beginning kind of a thing. I'm just trying to flash back to your question just to be sure that I'm getting this right. Okay. Okay. 1 second. How are we doing for time? Okay, we've got 30 minutes left. Okay, Oli's saying, yeah, true, we're both busy and students. All right, so let's do a quick yes, no, Oli, and see if we can, because that was, there was some interference on the line there. Okay, so will this situation between these two people end up becoming like a committed romantic kind of relationship? Yes or no? Well, this is interesting because the one that came up is not a yes or no, but it is the Knight of Swords. And this is somebody who gets what they want. So basically somebody that in the positive aspect, this is somebody that definitely is, charismatic, and if they set their sights on you, they're just going to keep trying and trying and trying until they get you. The negative aspect is like, oh God, very bad, but it didn't come up negative. So is there anything between these two that might, lead to like a committed and loving relationship between these two? Once again, we got this one. And there he is again. And then this is talking about like power of positive thinking and optimism and joyfulness and love of a challenge. So yeah, I guess that the message here is like, yeah, like if that's what you want, then go for it. And you won't know until you find out, right? Until you ask. So if you haven't asked already, then maybe you might want to ask this person out. Oli, that is my read for you. I just want to say thank you so much for your help today. I really appreciate it when you're here and you do that. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, that was really odd. I have never encountered anybody acting like that before on my thread. So it was kind of weird. Like, I don't understand what that was all about. And how could I? Because it wasn't in English. you know? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, see, like Nisha, don't speak Hindi, and yeah, I'd appreciate it. Like, please just stick to English while you're here on my channel, okay? All right, so Baki is next. Baki, if you're here, then it's your turn if you want to post your question. Okay. Baki, it's your turn if you're here. Oh, there you are. Yay. Okay, Baki, it's your turn. So if you want to go ahead and post your question, yeah, let's do this thing. And only saying Nisha, it's kind of not my job, but all right. Oh, Uso, yeah, don't worry about it, Uso. There's so many people ahead of you. Yikes. Alrighty. Okay, so Becky wants to know, can I pursue my ambition? Like, what does Spirit have to say about that? Okay, so Becky's just looking for like a general, what's going on? Can they pursue their ambition? How can I say that? Okay, so Becky is looking for any input or messages from Spirit that have to do with, like, can they pursue their ambitions? Like, can they make money from what it is that they love to do or that they really want to do? Is whatever it is that they're trying to do, their ambition, is that going to be like financially successful so that they can do it? I think is really the question. And so that's like a yes, no. So is that going to be a yes or a no? Interesting card that came up there. It's not, I'm looking for a major arcana though, but I'm going to put that one aside, and because I think it's interesting. All right, so we want to know. Okay. All right, so the first deck would not give me a yes or a no, but it did give me a couple of pretty interesting sort of omens. Now I'm going to ask the second deck. So again, same thing. Okay, so Becky wants to pursue their ambition, and they want to know if they can make a go of it. If this is something that's going to work out, because obviously if you're gonna pursue that ambition, you know, there's probably like money attached to it, right? Because you got to make a living, right? So I'm thinking like, yeah, that would make sense. So yeah, your ambition, you want to know if you can pursue your ambition. So this is for Becky. Wants to know if they can pursue their ambition. Yes or no? All right. Yes or no? All right. Okay, so the first deck didn't want to say a yes or a no, but it did give me the Ace of Rods, and it also gave me the Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, I was saying, is this something that you can do? And is it going to be like something financially, you know, are you going to be able to sort of manage that? So here's the woman about town, you know, that's like got the finances under control, and you know, that's not really an issue. And they have like a lot of confidence in their abilities to manifest, and that's what this one's really about. This is like total ability to manifest. And so your question would be, you know, can I pursue my ambitions? And this is saying, yeah, like make it work, make it happen, go for it. That's what this card is basically saying. The other deck gave me a maybe, and that one was the Emperor. And so I'm thinking to myself, all right, so, you know, when you approach this, you want to be balanced and reasoned and mature, and you know, make a committed sort of a plan and follow that plan and stick to your plan, you know, and you got to be mature and responsible and level-headed, and if you're going to commit, then really commit and just go for it. Go for it and make it happen. All right, that's my answer for you. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps you, and I wish you all the success in your ventures and your ambitions, whatever they might be. And yeah, have a great weekend. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here today and you know, spending a bit of time with me. Okay. All right, so SK is up next. SK, if you're here, if you could just say hi and put up your hand and post your question. And after SK, we have Neela, Priyanka, and then Mary, and then Kevin. Kevin, that's funny. You were joking about, yay, I made it onto the primary list. You're the very last person on the primary list. Okay. Neela, stick around, because if SK doesn't answer me, I'm going to have to circle them. In fact, I think I'm going to. SK, going. SK, it's your turn if you want to post your question. No? Okay. Well, I'm going to circle you, put a question mark there. If you come in while I'm reading for Neela, then, you know, I'll put you back in. But if not, we're going to keep going, right? The clock is ticking here. We've got less than 30 minutes left on the stream, so let's do it. Okay, Neela, so yeah, if you want to post your question, that would be great. Oh, Neela's saying, last Friday you read for me. Yep. And you told me for some new guy I came after on gig, and I met a new Gemini. Oh, cool. Can you check energy between? Hope I didn't sabotage. Okay. Okay. All right. So Neela just wants to know, like, okay, so Neela has met this person. New Gemini, she's saying, and she wants to know, like, is this somebody that would be a good potential match? Somebody that you could have a committed, loving relationship with, like a real supportive, loving partnership, you know? So yeah, we just want to know what's up with this Gemini. And also, yeah, is this somebody that, let's do a quick yes, you know first. Is this somebody that, you know, is going to be like, what's the energy? Is this like energy that is going to lead to like a very good, committed kind of relationship? Yes or no? Okay, so we got the Chariot, and the Chariot is a yes. Hey, Kai. Hi, Uso. Sorry, Uso. Yeah, there's just so many people ahead of you. If you guys really want to get a read, it's recommended to get here within the first 45 minutes of the first hour and get your name on that primary list. because I will work my way through it. As long as you stick around, you will end up getting a read. Okay. Okay, so Neela is saying, I'm still confused because it was like a dream. Can you elaborate? A dream? Okay. So what we're asking here, Neela wants to know about the energy between herself and this new person that she's met. And what I'm asking the deck here is if you could tell us, is this someone that could be potentially like a good match in terms of, you know, mind, heart, physical, like committed relationship kind of material? Is that what this person could be for this, for Neela? All right, so we need a yes or no. So if you could just give me a yes, no, that'd be great. Okay, so the other card, you got Justice. It's interesting that they're both major arcanas, I guess, but well, they have to be. But Justice is all about like just outcomes and getting all the information on the table. And oh, just a second. Did I just put that? I did. Hang on. There it is. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Justice is really just about exposing the truth of things, and it does so without any bias and without any preconceived notions. So what that is talking about to me, what that says to me is like, when you look at this person, compare like what they say to what they do, take in the information, take in the sense of who they are, and make that decision and make it and use your intuition, but also use your logic and your reason. And you know, don't candy coat somebody with like what you wish or hope that they could be, but really just look at it for what it is and see. Yeah, and then the Chariot is just talking about, you know, like driving forward, like meeting that goal, right? So yeah, if you're interested in this person, then pursue a relationship, and you know, don't go in like blindly, right? Like, but go in, you know, really taking information in and seeing like, does what they say and what they do kind of match? Because that's a big one, right? They can say all kinds of lovely things, and if they'll tell you what you want to hear, but it's what their actions are, right? Like, so you want to make sure that that kind of information that it meshes. Priyanka. Yep, Priyanka, you're going to be next. So don't go anywhere. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty much all I got. Like, he's very famous. Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, you know, if this is somebody that you want to pursue them, like, you know, but once again, I say, like, go into it with your eyes open. Don't be blinded by, like, you know, outer appearances, and really take a look at what's inside of that person. And you'll know in your own gut, you know, in your own intuition, you'll know if this is somebody that's worth pursuing or that is the right person for you to be with. But yeah, that's my read for you. And yeah, I hope it resonated. I hope it helps. And Priyanka, you are up. You are up next. Yeah, thanks so much for coming in here today, Neela. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you being here, and have a great weekend. Okay, does my friend Santosh have feelings for me? And are we going to be coming into like a romantic, committed sort of relationship, I think is what you mean. Okay. Okay, so Priyanka wants to know if Santosh has feelings for her. Okay. We'll try for a yes, no. Okay. So yeah, this one is for Priyanka. And Priyanka wants to know if Santosh has feelings for her. So let's start with that. Does he have romantic? I'm going to try and be specific. So does he have romantic, loving feelings towards her? Yes or no? Ask one more time here. Is he looking at her and being like, yeah, I'd like to get into a committed relationship with her? Okay. All right, let's check the other deck. Okay, so once again, Priyanka wants to know if Santosh has feelings for her. And then we're talking about romantic, like, is he attracted? Is he attracted? Is he interested in a relationship with her? Let's get specific here. There's all kinds of feelings that you can have for somebody, but we're talking specifically, is this like somebody interested in a mutual, committed, loving relationship with Priyanka? Yes or no? Okay, and I'm going to just ask that one more time and see if any other information comes up here. Okay, so yeah. All right, so the first deck didn't want to give me a clear yes or no on that question. If Santosh has like romantic feelings for you, it gave me more, I think, what he sees you as. So here's the two cards that did come. You're the queen, first of all. You're like a queen, right? Someone that wears her heart on her sleeve, somebody that's empathic, that can sense, the emotions of people, and that includes animals, but, the emotions of other living souls. You can feel that, and you can have empathy for that. You're understanding, you're kind, you're considerate, you're very warm. So he's looking at that quality and he's going, he's noticing it, right? And then this one, here's the other side of you, because we all have different facets, right? Here's the queen, but this one's the Queen of Swords. So we're talking about someone that's very analytical, that's very pragmatic, that can be very cutting through the bullshit and no nonsense when she has to be, like no mercy. Like if that's what's required, you know what I mean? Like, so, hey, that's just somebody that is like a boss. It's funny, if a man's like that, he's a boss, but if you're a woman and you're like that, then you're called names, right? But no, that's just being forthright and speaking your truth, and if you notice bullshit, you'll call it out, right? So, and he's seeing those two things about you. So the one is very soft and giving and like receiving, and then the other one is very hard and decisive. So you've got these two really interesting facets, and he's seeing that. And then the other thing, now I asked the other deck, and I asked twice just to see if I could get any further information, right? And on this one, I'll just get my fingers around that. Okay, so on this one, we got the Emperor, and we also got the High Priestess. So Both of those cards are a maybe. 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 He's considering. I think he's considering, he's looking at you. He's looking at you and going, you know, attractive, womanly, feminine, beautiful, receptive, loving. You get some great qualities there, but you're also really smart. And that could maybe be kind of, he might be kind of going, ooh, she's a little bit intimidating, right? The High Priestess is also someone, again, that's kind of connected to this one here, because again, that's somebody that's very empathic, right? So we're talking an intuitive empath sort of a person who is able to look under the covers and see what is going on. And that includes like the motivations and what's driving the people around them. And, if somebody is approaching them, they're going to be able to spot a bullshitter from 100 paces. You know what I mean? So there's that. The other thing too is for the Emperor, right, which is this one. He's not looking at you like that you're some kind of a kid, he's looking at you and going like, this is a fully mature woman and gorgeous. And yeah, like I think that it could be that maybe he's a little intimidated, because you're like the total package, right? So I mean, it's funny, sometimes really beautiful women that have got all that stuff going for them have quite a bit of difficulty finding a partner, because a lot of men get really intimidated, and that's just how it is. Let me see. So yeah, that's what he's thinking about you, right? Like, like I said, beautiful, empathic, a queen. You're like the queen, yeah. So, okay. What does he think about you? Okay, we've covered that. Let's see. I want to ask one more question though. So does this person, Santosh, is he going to be interested in a committed relationship? Like, I want to ask again, because what we got is more about, like, I think what he was feeling, what he's noticing about you, the qualities that what he thinks about you, right? So now we want to know, like, is he going to make the first move, I guess, or make a move and ask you out, or like try to take this to a next level sort of a thing? Like, is this guy interested in a relationship? I'm trying to get an answer for you. Let's see. Okay, that first deck is just going maybe. Okay, let's just quickly ask the second one again. Okay, well, interesting. Now the Empress comes, and again, this is an incredibly womanly mother sort of a figure. The Empress is like the mother figure of the tarot. And, it's all about like fecundity, being able to bring forth things, like to be able to create, to nurture, to bring forth life, bounty, harvest. These are all very, very positive and maternal sort of qualities, right? And I think that he's also seeing that these are, again, you're the total package. So of course I'm sure he's checked you out. Like, of course he's checked you out. You might be a little bit intimidated. So yeah, that is my, okay. Now Priyanka wants to know if he loves you. Okay. Does he love you? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's 11. Oh, jeez. Does he love you? Well, we got this one. That's a yes. And the Wheel of Fortune is like that. Things are moving. Things are developing. It's not stuck. It's not stagnant. It's free flowing. So, and that's positive. So yeah, that is my answer for you. And I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. And oh my gosh, we're almost out of time. I can do one more. Okay, so Kevin. Oh, wait, no, Priyanka, Mary's next, and then Kevin. No, oh, Kevin, you're getting closer and closer to getting that read. Yeah, Priyanka, have a beautiful weekend, and it's always nice to see you. And yeah, take care, and hopefully we'll see you again here soon. Okay, Mary, if you're here, you need to post a question right away. We're running out of time. Got like 5 minutes. Mary. Okay, Kevin. Kevin's saying, how can I develop my psychic abilities more? Gosh, that's a long answer. We'd have to have a conversation about that one. Okay, so Mary's not here. Kevin, do you have a question that you want to post? Oh, Priyanka wants to know if he is your future spouse. Well, let's just quickly ask. We're running out of time here. I might not have time to read for anybody else, so Okay, so Priyanka wants to know if he is your future spouse. I still say that I just get the feeling that he's a little intimidated. Okay, so is he your future spouse? Priyanka wants to know if Santosh is her future spouse. All right, yes or no? Come on. Well, it's very interesting there because the card that did appear was the Nine of Cups, and that happens to be the wish card. Your wishes come true. So if that's your wish, then it comes true. Oh, okay. And then we have the World. Okay, the World is a yes. Oh. Mary is here. Oh my God. Priyanka says, thank you. Beautiful reading. You're welcome. You're welcome, Mary. Mary, you've got like, if you're the Mary that was here earlier, because the next name here is Mary. I don't know. Maybe you're another Mary. We're running out of time. Whichever Mary wants to post their question, can you post it? I thought I saw a Mary earlier here. Oh, you're another Mary. Okay. I got to give Kevin one more chance here. Kevin, if you're here, it's your turn. Yeah. Your question about how can I develop my psychic abilities more? Why don't you email me that question and I'll write you an answer, because that's like, that's a huge, I can't answer that in 3 minutes. Okay. All right. So you know what, Mary, we're going to answer you because I've got just enough time for one quick. Okay. And you're asking me a quick yes, no, and that's about all I've got time for. I'm sorry, Priya Rani. I can't answer yours. Yeah, there's a lot of people here on this list ahead of you. Okay. So Mary wants to know if the other Mary got their name on the list, and then this Mary came in, but it is a Mary, and I'm gonna answer Mary because she's here, and it's a quickie, and yeah, let's do this. So Mary wants to know if Joseph is her potential future spouse. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Yes or no? Mary wants to know if Joseph is their potential future spouse. Come on. Okay, let's quickly ask the other deck. Aisha, I am so sorry. I'm reading for Mary, and then there was Kevin. Kevin wasn't answering, and then you were up after that. Ugh. And I'm running out of time. I've got like 3 minutes. So yeah, I'm so sorry. Please just come back next Friday. Come back earlier. Like, if you really want to read, just come back and be there within the first 45 minutes, and for sure you will get a read. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't get to everybody. I'm sorry. Okay, so Mary wants to know if Joseph Libra is her future spouse or potential spouse. Okay, so both decks said yes. One was the Magician. The Magician is talking about, basically when you're in control of your thoughts, you can manifest those things into reality. So it's like what that's talking about is like focusing, like, because it's all about your perceptions, right? It's about like where you're putting your energy and your attention is what you're going to manifest. So if you want to manifest a good outcome, keep that visualization in your mind of whatever good outcome that is. The other card that came up, and it also said yes, was this. So yeah, the Lovers. Okay, so you're compatible physically, but it's also a yes. Yeah. Could be a potential for sure. So yeah, that is your answer. You guys, I have got 1 minute left on the stream, and I just want to thank everybody for being here today, and I'm very sorry to those that I wasn't able to get to. If you do want to contact me, I've included the ministry email, the official email, and anybody else is an imposter. Okay, that's the only one you can reach me at. And you can always you can contact me privately. Okay. Mary says, are you still doing birth chart readings on Discord? No, we're not. No. Yeah, it's just me now, and I don't do that. So yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, have a great day, you guys. And until we see you again, hopefully soon, I'm going to say bye for now. Have a great weekend. It's nice to see you all. Take care. Bye. Bye for now.